Hey there, guys and girls. Some call me crazy, the rest call me Jester. You guys, well, hey, call me whatever you like. Let's go for it. Welcome to Enslaved. This is Chapter 1, The Escape. And we're set in the shoes of Monkey. Well, you'll see why he's called Monkey later. You know, he's jumpy, he's a big ogre, he does his thing, he kicks butt, guys. Enslaved is an awesome game. Welcome aboard the crazy train. We're gonna ride this one through all the way to the end. We have finished it, and pretty cool. Pretty tough in some sections, you know, there's a few fiddly bits, a bit of jumping, but this one, Chapter 1, The Escape, is more or less your introductory level. You know, we're going to learn how to fight, we're going to learn how to kick butt, we're going to get given our weapons and stuff like that. So, oh yes, and we'll also be introduced to Trip, whether you like it or not. Yeah. Strange love affair going on between these two, bit of a love-hate relationship kind of thing. And some, oh, ouch, okay, so we've taken a fall. We're going to be going through, we're going to be picking up on some of the pieces. I'll take you guys through like all the different bits that you can use, some of the upgrades as well available, some of the trophies, achievements, depending on whether you're playing on PS3 or Xbox 360. Any which way it goes, guys, of course you know we're going to keep it cool. We're going to be going through beginning to end. There's Trip doing something funny with that little wrist computer of hers. And here we go. Now it's all about the jumping this part, and get used to it because you're going to be jumping quite a bit, very much like Prince of Persia style platform sections where you've got to go through, you know, hang bars and stuff like that, and you're back flipping and triple flipping and mounting beams and jumping across items and stuff like that. You guys will get used to it. The jump system's pretty simple though. All of you need to do, of course, is hit the jump button. X on the PS3, that's A on the 360 if you guys are playing that way, of course. And all we need to do, ooh, ouch, that had to hurt, is keep chasing Trip. Now she's going to keep running off. We're just going to be running around, you know, exploring our territory as we go through. As to getting stuck, yes, I got stuck a few times. It did stick me with some of the puzzles, not for long. Of course, you know, that's what I get paid for, guys. I can't be stuck for too long. You know what we're saying. We go through, and of course, we're playing them something crazy, having an awesome time along the way. Of course, any questions that you do have, remember, use the comment section down below. That's where you guys get in touch, and of course I'll be adding your comments. If you guys have got any crazy tips, well then of course please bring them along. Also, we're going through a second time to pick up on the masks in this game. There's a few masks hidden throughout the game which you guys may want to pick up. So we'll go through, and I've got all those locations listed, not that we found them this time around, but of course I'll be making a huge guide for you guys to go pick up on all those masks that you want. So that'll be really fun. And we're just going to keep going through, keep jumping around. You can't really lose yourself in this one in, well, as much as you just need to like keep running straight ahead. Although, because both entrances kind of look the same, sometimes you get yourself a little confused. But hey, okay, mechs. These guys are bad boy and they mean business. Now, I mean like terribly mean business. Mechs are the enemy, people. Mechs are out there to totally destroy any human, and well, they do a good job of it. Okay, oh, let's give this guy some grief quickly. Where's our stuff? Now, oh, he can't talk to us. Let's see what happens when he does. Uh-oh. Oops. Okay, so looks like talking and those headbands don't go hand in hand. Yep, you spill the beans and they'll spill your brains. Fantastic stuff. Alright. Yeah, wouldn't want to be on her nasty side. So, okay, now we've noticed that these things will seriously mess us up. Let's go try to take on this mech. Fortunately, we're a bit barehanded, but hey. Let's go down here, let's pick up on some weaponry, and then of course we can get stuck into that mech and give him a complete pasting. Alright, now this is Monkey's stuff, Monkey's toys, and here we go. For the most of them you'll be using this beam staff affair. The gloves, purely for looks, I'm sure. Boom. Oh yes. But they do mean business. Now, the staff itself is pivotal. It's your main weapon, your only weapon to be fair. It has a few different modes. You can also use it like a bit of a beam rifle. You get two different shots as well. You get plasma and stun. We'll be picking up on those and their uses later. You're going to have to learn to use the combo moves on that staff though, because some of these mechs just cannot be taken out any other way. Now, different mechs come at you with different attack modes. They kind of do different things. I'm just having a wander around, see if there's any, you know, get used to your controls, take your time, have fun. Nothing major happening except old big boy at the end there. Now we have our shields intact, and when I eventually get the guts up to go take him on, I was trying to find a way to like get around him completely so he wouldn't ever see me. Oh, there's one of my little... Okay guys, yeah, I run through the game, of course, like everybody else, and it does have a few little niggles and glitches. The fact that you cannot fall off an edge, somehow disappointed. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but with a game it's so reliant on your jumping, etc., I would have thought, you know, maybe the ability to fall would have been, I don't know, added a bit to the gameplay. But no, Monkey cannot fall. You just never fall to your doom in this one. You just can't make it off the edge, no matter how hard you try. Oh, righty. Now, regular combat mechs. These ones are the bad boys, and, well, not the baddest of the bad boys. There's quite a few for us to meet. We're going to move through. There's going to be a few more, but these guys, in all fairness, are just pretty much a case of beat the daylights out of them. But they can do a few nasty things, and combat in Enslaved Odyssey to the West is very different to any other combat. Not very different, but it is different in the way that you approach it. Yes, if you guys aren't blocking, etc., you're gonna end up dying very quickly. Mechs are designed to kill, and kill ruthlessly. They just don't give a damn. Oh, should have evaded there. But anyway, once you get stuck into a mech, of course, it does become a little bit easier. You know, once you've got them on the back foot and you're pummeling into them with your staff, well then by all means just continue. But if they do manage to catch you, or if they start guarding, oh, you need to break that guard really quickly, otherwise they are going to let loose. And Monkey's health, once we actually get to the point where we can see it, oh yes, nice vicious kill there. Once you can actually see it, does go down like rapidly. Here in this first section, hang on, Monkey, yo, you're chasing the wrong door. And there we go, thank you, turn around. Yes guys, that's how it happens here at Video Games Blogger. We chase through the latest and greatest titles. I come along for the ride with you guys, and of course you can go through the whole game with me. I'll take you through all those difficult sections, all those hard to reach places, and of course everything else in between. A bit of conversation, a bit of fun, a bit of laughs and giggles, and that's just the way we like it, guys. Hey, oh, it's all about fun. Now getting in there with a wide attack. Wide attack not as useful later on in the game, very much prevalent in the beginning though, because you're facing up against combat mechs. It can more, you know, it will actually hit these guys. Later on you're going to come across enemies where it just ain't going to do any good at all. You may as well be blowing your nose at them. Now the stun charge does deactivate enemies for a short period of time. It will break their guard, but it'll only break the guard of certain enemies. And oh, things can get tough when it comes to Enslaved and fighting, but it's really cool in that respect. Each battle has to be thought out. You go through, it's not exactly a mindless hack and slash. You're not just jabbing away at buttons. Okay, damn, we're stuck outside. Come on, come on. Okay, so he kind of looks scary. He is a bit brutish. Anyhow, after she doesn't open the door for us, we'll move through. Very cinematic game though, awesome feel to it. Loving some of the cutscenes and stuff like that in between. The game itself is just one of those. You're just not going to see one like this year at all, people. Tons of story. Again, Team Ninja not letting us down in that department. Some of the best video in-game, or how should we put this? Some of the best in video game acting ever. I mean, sometimes you can get cutscenes and they're just ridiculously stupid. It's like, hi, my name is Bob. I am going to kill you. Nah, this is serious stuff. You've got characters you will love. You've got characters that you will giggle your head off. There's no one really to hate. The enemy itself is the mechs. And we're in, well, Earth. We're on Earth, except it's just way ahead. You know, we're so far into the future, we don't really know what year it is. And we've got a lot of different things happening. The Earth itself has basically been left to rot and form. Well, it goes back to jungle, really. We'll get into New York in a second, and you guys will see that once this big plane crashes. Just move your way through the plane, like I say. jumping sections are pretty easy in this respect. You're looking for handholds. They're usually highlighted by a small glow. You'll notice the sheen on the side of them, and you just can't go wrong. I mean, I found myself just tapping away at the jump button, and Monkey will more or less find himself, you know, there's nothing, not like Prince of Persia where these things need to be timed, and you will of course die, you know, if you don't get your jumps correct. In Enslaved, it's more or less a case of, you know, jumping is there to look good and get you across things, and you need to sort out which way you're going instead of how you're going to fall off. So it's really cool. We're going to go through, oh, grabbing on the edge there. Okay, now we need to get to an escape pod right near the end. There goes the Statue of Liberty, you know, looking a little bit worse for wear. Everything in the world now has kind of reverted to jungle. There's wild animals everywhere. Nobody really knows what old Earth was about. We're all more or less stuck in this future where we're up against the mechs, and things are just looking kind of harsh for human beings on the whole. Those that do make it out end up being enslaved by the slavers, which are the robots, the nasty ones. And of course they'll take you away and you'll disappear. You'll get to a place called Pyramid, but that's for the end of the game, that is. And we spend our entire journey, as it were, firstly trying to find Trip's homeland, and things go a bit wrong there, and then we end up going out for revenge, all-out revenge, and things get completely crazy now. Yep, just as you thought, wow, you know, epic cutscene, it moves into epic level, and you're actually, here we go. I mean, you're throwing yourself up and up and up the side of this wing to avoid the building. Come on, quickly, Monkey. Just keep tapping away at that jump button, guys. You'll do fine. You will get through it. Really nothing much to worry about. The thing is, it sets a tone that makes you feel as if you should be worried. It's like you are stressing when you're jumping. Even though you're tapping away at the button, not really doing much, you're actually like, damn, Monkey, shift it, pal. Because, hey, no one wants their monkey to get a kick in. And we're going to meet Pigsy later. Oh, see guys, it's all on the animal names, this one. You'll see exactly why he's called Pigsy. Absolutely hilarious character. Really, really funny. The guy makes me giggle, and oh, hey, you know, some of the things he comes up with. Any which way. We're going to keep moving across the level. This is all about the jumping, guys. Remember, you can't fall off the edge, so just keep tapping that jump button. If you need to move up or down a pole to find your next handhold, of course, that could be like the most, you know, troubling section. Is like, oh, where do I get off the pole? Not how do I get onto the next one. Of course, to get onto the next one, just keep pushing in the general direction and hit that jump button. Now we're going to make our way down towards this, which is the escape pod. And once you get up onto this escape pod, guys, that's the end of the level. I'll see you in the next one. I'm the Jester here from videogamesblogger.com. Looks like Trip's about to blow this joint. We're going to hang on for the ride, and I'll see you when we crash land.